Hello, everyone. I'm Nolan Myers, CEO of Double GDP. We're building an end-to-end platform for new cities to connect with residents, accelerate growth, and deliver responsive public services. I'm here today bringing you a sprint update for September 29th, 2021. As always, I'll go through what our goals were for this sprint, how we did against those goals, and what we aim to accomplish in the next sprint. Our goals this sprint were to end September with a population of 56. On the product side, we were going to invest in renewing plans and registering guests in our gate access flow. And in customers, we wanted to have 11 new homes, 15 new residents, and a new resident welcome kit. On our population goal, we ended this sprint with a population of 51. That is most likely going to be where we end September, though there is one more day. This is showing good growth month over month and still tracking below the target line. On the plan renewals, we do have the ability now to auto-renew payment plans for users. And we also added a few other additions to plans where we now can search within the plans and will by default hide the history of the plans to make the UI a little bit easier to follow. On guest registration, this is where we made most of our progress in the product this sprint. We now have the ability for a registered user to create guest access and send that QR directly to the guest and to have that registered for the guards who are at the gate. So guards now have access to a registered guests section where they can see who they are expecting. And we also enabled search within the registered guests so that they can hone in and find the guest that's showing up. On other areas of the product, we now have the ability to restrict form access by user type. That's being shown here. We have a cool ability now to be able to send a user and an administrator an email update when their form has been submitted. So just closing the loop and making sure that people are aware that forms have been shared. And we can now hide a variety of unwanted buttons in the application. So there are some features that one customer is using that the other customer is not. We now can remove those from the interface to make the interface a little cleaner. On the customer success side, we have the first signs of progress from our construction acceleration program. We had a 4-month gain, an expected 4-month gain in one of the houses from the program participants, and that's very exciting. We're now looking to see if there are ways that we can leverage that. But this client, you can see that their house is really coming along nicely, so we're excited to see that. And we now also have a new city administrator onboarding guide to help the city administrators who are new to WGDP understand how to make use of the variety of features that we have. In the next sprint, again, we want to end September with 56. We are going to invest more in the gate flow and add images and pictures, start making progress towards facial recognition to allow people to just walk right in, but have the gate really streamlined in terms of its access, and be able to display plan balances directly in the app, both to the user and to the administrator. On the customer success side, we were not able to do the welcome kit this sprint, and so that's moved into the next sprint. And we'll have our first news post and guard training at the site. First news post at Ciudad Morazan and guard training at Inquashi to show them some of the new features. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to talking with you again in a couple of weeks.